Watch the engine switches. Ready? This is so stupid, isn't it? Hello everybody, welcome to Chaz Draycott Media and welcome to another episode of Microsoft Flight Simulator. As you would have been waiting for after the last episode, it's time to go back from Jersey now up to Liverpool with my good friend Jack Stiles, who's going to be sharing the cockpit of the fly-by-wire Airbus A320neo with me today. I didn't have the Jersey scenery loaded in last time round. It's not much different from what I can see this time round. It just seems to be the standard buildings and so on. But we're here on the ground at stand number 5 at Jersey, and we're going to be doing the return leg. Went quite well last time, didn't it, Jack? And I say last time as if it wasn't just about 10 minutes ago, despite a little bit of sort of inconsistency here and there. I think we did all right, didn't we?
Yeah, I think we did all right. I think that YourControls isn't perfect at the end of the day. It's open source. It's someone's project that they've done. So there's always going to be bugs and niggles, especially when it's sort of the fly-by-wire. It's a mod. But yeah, the flying went well. I think we handled everything perfectly. You know, we had to do a go-around and we executed that pretty well around the traffic that was around us. So yeah, lovely landing from you, Chaz. Far better than my attempt into Jersey a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, we're going to fly back now. We're going to keep it the same. So Chaz is going to be pilot flying. I'm going to be pilot monitoring. And my sim decided to crash. So I'm now loading in, and then we'll get going.
So I'm sat on the ground here in the aircraft, cold and dark again. We were going to try and do the return leg, but while also trying to disconnect from YourControls and reconnect to YourControls again, just to sort of reset everything a little bit, my sim crashed. So we both had one go apiece. So we are going to be cold and dark on the ground at Jersey again, but we have set it so that it's almost the similar conditions to how it was when we came in. I've got my little notepad and my little clipboard ready to go again. It's just, again, stuff that I've just made to document things at my end of what flights I've done and when and little details. We're really excited to do it again, basically. It's only a short flight. We're about 55 minutes in the air, usually. What we're going to be doing is going all the way back up. We're going to be on runway 08. We're going to turn around and we're going to go way further out wide than we did earlier on. And this time we're going up over sort of Torquay way towards Wales and then in to, I believe we're going to be back on runway 09 again when we land. We are indeed actually on the PEPS 1L arrival. Obviously we're going to program all of that in. We're on the OIST 2B departure. Transition is scary, and I imagine it will be as we leave Jersey. But we had a very good stop on the way down, actually. I'd even written on my little clipboard that we were going to Jesus, what's the word? Vacate at Foxtrot, which is the No, I thought we were going to vacate at Golf at the end. We were going to go all the way to the end, and we vacated at Foxtrot. We used about 3/4 of the runway. The A320neo stopped very quickly. In terms of what we've got for the flight plan in terms of fuel and passengers, we are going to reduce the number down slightly on the EFB. We're going to manage that ourselves. We're just going to make sure we sync all that up. There's a few things that Jack and I know did not perfectly sync last time, like the landing gear. We both have to put landing gear up and down when we call for that. And I think with throttles, you have to be very careful of who's got control. Did you say, Jack, that there was a button on your controls to say give control and take control?
Yeah, there was, but I need to double check it once we're back in next time and we're moving to see what it was, because I didn't have it open when we were running last time. So yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on that.
Okay.
Idea is that you'll have full flight controls at all times, so hopefully we shouldn't have any instances like before where it took a couple of seconds for it to kick in.
Yeah, because there was a point on the arrival where I put the nose down, and it took a second, and then all of a sudden it really dipped the nose down very hard. But, you know, it's not perfect, but we're doing what we're doing with this, and we're both still very impressed with how well it worked first time round, considering how complex these simulators are. So, yeah, really good stuff. At my end, I'm just going to get rid of the coffee while I wait here, Jack, and when you've got a session code for us, then we will crack on. We'll then connect to vPilot, and it's just telling me that my simulator has crashed. Not well from before. Don't worry.
From before,
From before. Don't worry. Don't worry. All good. We're not going to connect to vPilot until we're both in. So the process of it is we're both going to get loaded in the sim, make sure we're all good, then both connect to YourControls, and then both connect to VATSIM. Jack's going to use the same call sign as me and connect as an observer. I'm just making sure all the controls and everything down here are all off. When we've got a session up, when Jack is loaded in, we'll see you there in a second. It's literally going to do the TV static noise thing, and we'll be there. Watch this.
So, you are in?
Yep.
Is your sim okay?
Yeah, it's just gone full rudder right.
That's because I need to do this. So, I will give you control.
Yep, I have control.
Which is excellent. So, you are in control. I am now hosting. We are
Here's an interesting thing for you. I'm twisting, and the left tiller is moving, but not the right tiller.
Ooh, that's
Both sets of pedals move, but only one tiller moves. How cool is that?
it could be that the cockpit's only model 1.
Yeah, yeah.
You currently have control, okay?
Yes.
If you go into your controls, do you have a button that says take control?
It says give control.
Give control. Okay, so if I press that now,
it says
I've taken control.
Yeah, it says Styly in control, and I can still move the rudders.
So this is what we need to do. When we change over the controls, we need to make sure the person has the right control.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you have control at the moment.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you want to say anything before I start doing my flows.
No, all good to go, I think. We are now connected together. We are on the ground here at Jersey. It's looking very pretty. We have, of course, our vehicles and baggage truck and stuff all ready to go here, actually, on the ground this time, as opposed to last time. So we'll have a bit more of a... Is that us making noise?
That was me.
Okay. I did wonder. No, I wondered if there was anybody else here at the airport, but no. Just us on the ground here at Jersey. The shuttle airline... No, the shuttle flight BA1 that was in earlier on with us has unfortunately departed and gone without us.
Have you actually connected to that sim yet?
No, so we wouldn't be here anyway. Shut up, Chaz!
There should be someone on the ground.
Right, connect. Easy 26 Charlie Juliet. A20 Neo connecting, and wait for it.
There should be an EasyJet to Gatwick somewhere.
Yep, there is an EasyJet to Gatwick.
I can see him over on the other side.
That was the one that followed us in as well, in the earlier leg and the end of the last
Yes, it was actually. Yes, it was. He's going back to Gatwick, so there's 3 of us doing rotations.
Oh, there you go. He's pushing and starting as well, as he's mentioned it.
Starting stand 1-3. Let's turn off the audio for both channels.
Yes, we can do that, can't we? So it's .com both. Mine's off actually. The grey mine's greyed out.
Yeah, I've just done it.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't realise that applied to both of us.
Yeah, I think it does.
Okay, cool. iPad on. That's something I need to do.
Okay, so you need to put your SimBrief user ID in for me so we can pull in the SimBrief.
Mine's worked actually.
Oh, okay.
It's there. So what is it? Third-party options. Oh. Yeah, my ID is in there.
It's not for me.
Interesting. So you've got to put yours in.
Okay, so it has actually done it automatically. It has actually not synced the EFB this time. So if I go to the payload page, what's your page on at the moment?
It's just on normal, the flight info.
Okay, so the EFBs aren't synced.
Oh, I just broke my pen.
Oh, no.
I've got a really cool pen that usually does a weird little thing where it goes all foily and patterny, and it's just broke.
And you broke it.
Oh.
Well done. Okay, how many passengers do we want to take?
Oh, none. No. What was it like? Well, let me import the data. It says 174 as a full flight. Let's go 128.
My mouse is broken now. It has actually just... What the hell? I know you're an old mouse, but come on. It gets used for everything when I'm not on a MacBook. And it's still... What?
MacBook.
I've got 2. What are you on about?
Oh, God. Why am I flying with you? So, passengers, 128.
Yeah. Let's leave the cargo the same, so it should give me a 0. It should give you a 0 fuel weight of 55,812.
Spot on. Absolutely spot on.
I'm going to do instant boarding because I'm lazy.
Okay, well, for the sake of the video, I'm going to give us a jet bridge, a fuel truck, a ground power unit, a cargo door, baggage truck, all of it, because it looks pretty. We're not going to get a jet bridge here. We're going to get stairs, though. That's going to look cool.
You're going to get stairs here, yeah. Can I confirm 5 tons of fuel?
5 tons, yes.
Lovely.
Refueling.
And
oh,
I
it
have
did
refueled
that.
it.
Yes, it did that at my end.
Did it?
Yes, it showed the process. I didn't click it. It went green and then filled them up.
Okay, so it's now syncing the EFB again.
Maybe it just takes a sec. Do you want to click boarding, see if that does anything?
I don't think.
Yeah, that didn't sync up last time. I've got them coming on bit by bit now.
No, I pressed the wrong button. Hang on. I'm having a right mare here. Begin boarding. Boarding completed. Lovely. I've done boarding completed.
Atsu AOC menu. Init press.
Init. Then I can init request.
Init data request in the bottom right. Yes. Beautiful.
So 26 Charlie. That sounds. Yeah, that looks right to me. So let's go to init. Do an init request.
Banging.
Our alternate again is Heathrow.
I'm going to file the flight plan, by the way.
Yeah, please do.
Okay, flight plan has been filed, mate.
Lovely, thank you very much. Do I need to do anything above? I don't think so, but we're fueled so the seatbelt lights can go on. Is that the wiper?
Might have been. Yeah, this time in this video, you're actually all going to hear me at the beginning, which is nice, because last time we were recording for nearly half an hour with no audio from Chaz, because I'm an amateur.
Chaz decided to get someone on who it isn't even their channel, and let them do the setup. So hang on, are you going to have to record your intro again?
No, I'm a bollocks. I couldn't. That's edited and uploaded by now. Stuff them. Oh wait, I've just realised with my pen being broken, it means that the nib won't come out anymore. Sorry, that's not important. Oh, that really makes me sad though, because the whole point of this pen is that it's really fun to press the thing on it.
I'm all set up. Are you ready for a departure brief?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, so easy. Easy 26 Charlie Juliet. We're going to go from Jersey back to Liverpool. We're going to do the full rotation of what we started in the last video, and so everything's set up. The departure is in. We're on Unicom, so we're going to be managing our own departure. We're just going to be following the SID. Initial climb 5,000. We're going to be going off runway 08, flaps 2 takeoff. It's going to be a flaps 2 toga takeoff. So it's going to be quite an exciting takeoff, which you're going to fly, Chaz.
Nice.
According to the SID, we need to climb straight ahead, runway heading until 1,800 feet, and then we're going to make a right-hand turn to follow the departure. Initial climb 5,000 feet. That's all in the nav, so just follow your flight directors. Up to you if you want to hand fly that. You're also going to manage the throttles, so we don't have a repeat of what happened in Liverpool. Once we're up to 5,000, we'll assess the situation. If we're still on Unicom, we'll climb straight up to flight level 240. As previously, with takeoff, we'll stop for anything up to 80 knots. After 80 knots until V1, we will only stop for an engine fire. Anything else will get into the air, and we will manage the situation. Likelihood is we will not come back to Jersey. We will try and take the issue either to Gatwick, Heathrow, or potentially look at Bristol or Cardiff. I think that's it. Any questions?
Yes, the departure.
Yes.
In the thing is down as Orva 1B, whereas when I generated the flight, I had OIST 2B.
It should be the OIST 2 Bravo.
The SID is showing in the the MCDU as Orva 1B.
Let me reset that up. The OIST 2 Bravo. What's it showing now?
Orva 1B.
Okay, right, let's just insert this. So, on this flight plan page, can you read me the first 3 waypoints, please?
1800, JSY, Orval.
Can you go in and put the Oyster 2 Bravo departure in, please?
Yep. Runway 08.
Runway 08.
Oyster 2B. Yep. No, yes, scary transition.
Yep.
Insert. Yeah, it's done it.
Right, okay, so there is a discrepancy then on the syncing for the departures, which is interesting.
That's really weird.
It's the MCDU, actually. There seems to be something weird with the MCDU, because I've now got a different departure.
Oh, we had this last time, didn't we? There was like 1 page difference between what we had.
Yeah, so it's now doing 1 button difference, so... Do I dare try stop the server?
No,
oh, hang on.
No.
Let me take control.
Ah, yeah, that's a good idea. Set
up the departure, runway 08, OIST 2 Bravo, insert.
It's gone to Orva 1B for me.
Oh, for sake.
That's interesting.
I bet I know what it is.
What?
Is it,
AIRAC cycles?
Yes.
I've got AIRAC 2310. I've got up-to-date AIRAC.
Oh no, SimBrief, I'm on 2310. I'm more thinking about what's in the aircraft.
Oh.
So where I'm clicking the arrival, it could be a different... this arrival may not exist or something like that.
But it's... Yeah, so there's another option in the list, so to speak.
Yeah. Any more questions?
When can we get going?
Now, I'm about to get the APU on. We'll shut the cargo door. We need the ground power unit for now, though.
Yeah, I've got rid of the fuel.
Interestingly, that's synced up for me.
Yeah.
So that's added it in my side, and it opened the doors. It's fine. Okay, so we have no ATC, so we can do pushback. So if you want to set up the pushback...
yes, shall
And then
do.
just before you do brakes off, I will I will notify Unicom to say we're pushing back.
Okay, they're pushing us back. Well, they're getting up to us now. gorgeous golden light here at Jersey. It's looking very pretty right now in the sunset. It's
going to be a sunset flight.
Let's get the dome light on, Jack. Stuff it.
Yeah, look. First of all, frames. Second of all, it looks awful in this thing.
Aircraft's being lifted.
Oh, will it lift on my screen again?
It hasn't really moved on my end either.
No, it hasn't, to be honest. It could be, but...
Releasing parking brake.
Jersey traffic, easy 26, Charlie, Juliet, push and start, stand 5 for runway 08, Jersey traffic.
So now I've given you control. Basically, you're like the... I'm going to use a really bad term here, I'm trying to think. So this, basically, imagine it's primary and secondary.
Yeah.
So you're going to be the primary, you're going to be the one who's leading the controls, and then I'm the secondary. So that's actually doing the pilot flying, pilot not flying thing.
Okay, so engine ignition switch is going into start.
Yeah.
And then we're going to start engine number 2.
Yep. I'll let you do that.
Parking brake is set. Tug will disconnect in a second. Let me know when you want me to start engine number 1. Aircraft has been set back down by pushback.
Lovely.
They're clearing. Should I start engine number 1?
Yep. Let's start number 1.
Engine 1 coming on. For a clear engine start, and then we'll be all golden.
No worries. Once we do that, we'll do the after start checklist.
Roger. So one thing Drew told me when we were flying the Airbus at the simulator is you look for what is known as 246 on the ECAM. So 20 at the top, 400, and then 60 something. And if it's a cold day and it's less than 400, you're usually alright. As long as you've got the 20 and the 60 and the N1 and the N2, you're alright. Yep. So ignition switch is going to go back into mode normal.
Okay,
it's now
right.
back.
If you just give me a minute, I'm going to set the aircraft up for takeoff. So spoilers armed, flaps 2, auto brake max.
See, now I need to be doing that because I'm in control.
Oh no, I can still do that. Has it changed the flaps for you?
No.
Has it not?
No.
Okay, that's interesting.
I think this was part of the problem earlier.
Okay, so you need to put the flaps to 2.
So there's the speed brake now armed for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, and now flaps down to 2. Has it done it at your end?
I've already got flaps 2, so...
Well, both put them back.
Okay, I'm up to...
Yep.
I'm flaps up.
I'll put them to 2 now. 1, 2.
Nope, hasn't done it for me.
Okay. Interesting little desync, that.
Yeah, it could be we're also using different... But it did it before, didn't it? It did it in the first flight.
But the ground spoilers, though, if you look at that switch, if I now disarm them...
move for me.
So there's certain things like that we both have to do, I think.
Could be because we've gone back to a cloud host instead of a cloud peer-to-peer, so...
Yeah, maybe.
I can quickly change it.
I don't mind. It's up to you.
Okay, so I've now given you control.
So if I move the flaps back up to 0... I've done it.
No, that still hasn't done it for me.
Hang on. Let me give you control again.
Yeah.
Now do it.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Jersey traffic easy 26 Charlie Juliet, ready for taxi to runway 08 via Bravo and Alpha, hold Bravo 1.
It's got into a massive desync, because I should be able to see like the throttle moves and things like that.
Yeah.
Because I'm basically just sat here, and you'll have to do everything.
Yeah.
Which then defeats the point of it. So
yeah. No, I don't want that to be the case.
Let's just put the parking brake on, see if we can fix this.
Yep.
It could be because we were pissing about disconnecting and reconnecting.
I'm sorry about this, everyone, but we're going to include this because this is the trials and tribulations. Even if we do not get off the ground today, I want to show you that this is sometimes how it goes.
This is the reality of doing things like this.
Yeah, last time was a little bit too good to be true, I think. Well, we can at least toga it into the building or something. I'm joking.
Yeah, let's disconnect from VATSIM before we do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to exit to the menu.
I'm going to exit the menu, and then I'm going to completely restart my sim.
Yeah, I think even if we don't do a flight now, we need to just make sure...
We need to get this working.
Yes, we need to get this working. We've been recording for an hour now, just so everybody knows. And I'm really sorry there's not been any flying in this. But I'll obviously include a disclaimer in this, without trying to give too many spoilers, that there's no thing. This will be only a short video at this point because of the fact there's no flying in it. But still, as is the theme with all of my flight sim content, I want to show you all that it is not always plain sailing. I'm glad Jack agrees because, well, he's along for the ride now.
First of all, it's 10 to midnight. Yeah. Second of all, I've been up decorating all day.
And Jack's only a young boy, so, you know.
The biggest thing to remember is that, yes, we use a Microsoft Flight Sim. Yes, it's made by one of the biggest software companies in the world, but the application we're using to connect us together, it's an open source program that's written by one person.
Yep.
Anyone can go and contribute it. You know, I can go and contribute and improve what we've got.
And can I add, for an open source aircraft as well.
Both of these applications, the fly-by-wire and YourControls, they are very, very, very good. I will not deny that at all. They are very well developed, and to everyone who works on them, you know, thank you to everyone who's put the open source from me personally,
and me
as a software engineer. Thank you for bringing the world of open source to Flight Sim, because it makes it a hell of a lot cheaper to start off with, and we get some excellent content from it. Right, I am back in Sim.
On the ground at stand 5.
On the ground at stand 5.
Roger that. Okay. Do you want to start server or me?
2 secs. I need to use my aircraft. Right, I have started the server.
Okay.
That's your code.
Thank you. IPv4 cloud server?
Yep. Let me give you control.
Yep.
Move the throttles for me. Yep, they're moving on my screen. If I move the throttles...
Nothing. Let me give you control.
Yeah, give me control.
There you go.
I have control.
Moving.
But now?
Yep.
Moving. Okay, so that is a control thing. I think the flight service is a control thing. So I've given you back control.
I've got flaps at 2 here.
Oh, yeah, so do I.
Yeah.
Is that because that's set on your flight control?
Let me move them to 0.
Yeah, moving up to 0. That moved on my screen.
Okay,
So if I move flaps back down to 2, has that moved for you?
Yes, it has. Yes.
And that's moved back up. Okay, so if I now turn on the external power, has that button pressed?
Yes.
So does it now say on?
Yes.
If I turn off the crew supply, does that work?
Yes.
If I turn on the batteries, does that work? If I turn on the nav lights, does that work?
Yes. What if I do the tanks? The pumps?
Yeah, that's working for me.
Okay, cool.
It seems to be that critical flight surfaces... So interesting, if I extend the ground spoilers, does that change that?
I was just about to say do the ground spoilers.
Is that now at full?
Yeah. Now put them back.
Okay.
Now they're armed.
Now armed?
Yeah.
Cool.
And now not. Ah, okay. Do you want to bandit this and just try and just get it started, get it pushed back as soon as possible? No, not to do the flight, just to test everything works.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's just do, say, a circuit.
Let's just literally fly through whatever we can as quickly as possible. So, it, let's get the APU on. I'll do that.
Yeah.
Are those 2
APU's
switches on?
Yep.
Yep. Seatbelt signs.
Can you see
and all
me
that.
turning on the seatbelt signs on?
Yep. I can see that.
Cool.
I'm going to squawk 2000.
Yeah, we're not going online for this.
No,
we'll
not
just
at all.
do it offline.
Auto on the TCAS. We'll turn that on actually, but then not on TA and RA.
Yeah, that sounds good.
On with 2000. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see that.
Engine start switches are on. Can you see that?
Engine start switches?
Yeah, they're on. Engine.
What, the toggles?
Yeah.
Move your masters on your thrustmaster to off. Okay, I've just had to click. So if I now click on,
yeah, that's working fine.
That's fine.
If I put ignition to start.
Yeah, that's worked.
Sound. Okay, cool. Here's a funny one. Let's see if this syncs up. Get rid of your coffee cup. Yeah, coffee cup.
Gone.
It syncs up. Look at mine.
Yeah, look.
That is right. Okay, so we've literally got everything syncing up now. Yeah, I'm gonna turn your ND to 60. Is it 60? 80.
Yeah, that's moved.
Right.
And I'm gonna put mine back to 10. You watching?
Yep. Yeah. This probably seems really silly to you lot, but honestly, we have to check everything
everything.
to make sure that it works.
What you got to remember is that we've just spent
An hour.
God knows how long trying to get this thing. Yeah, literally an hour trying to get it to work.
We need to just try and get it up in the air, and then maybe one of us brings gear up, one of us brings flaps up, just to make sure that that works.
Yeah. I can hear you do. Oh, you're cycling the flaps. I can hear you doing that, and I can see you doing that.
Good. Watch the engine switches. Ready? This is so stupid, isn't it?
It's now Tuesday.
It's now Tuesday.
We started this adventure on Monday.
Oh, I like that.
What if I turn the beacons on?
Yeah, that came on.
What if I turn the turn-offs on?
Yeah.
Taxi light.
Yeah.
Landing light.
No. See, that's why we check everybody. That's weird. Do the seatbelt signs or something. Yeah, that works fine. Is it moving nice and smooth?
Yes, it is. That is a very tight turn.
Why is it not turning now?
Got a tiny bit of power.
Yeah, I'm doing. It wasn't turning for a second there. I think it was maybe just the tiller takes its time to get back to centre.
It could have been some sort. Oh, Jesus Christ.
We're not following procedure here. We're just cracking on.
For takeoff, you just need to turn your landing lights on.
We'll line up and check anyway.
Yeah.
I'm going to put parking brake on for just a sec.
Yeah, just put it on for a sec.
So landing lights are on.
Oh. So if I turn them off...
Yeah, they're gone off now. What if I put the dome light on? Because I know you hate that.
Yeah, turn that off.
You ready? Are you watching the whole overhead panel?
Whole overhead panel gone.
Oh,
What have you just done?
not very bright. It's an alarm. Oh, no, this one.
Yeah, that worked.
Yeah. You ready? Toga.
Yeah, I'm ready.
To 50%?
That ain't 50%.
No.
Yeah, that'll do. That's it. Toga.
Toga.
Toga, SRS, runway, auto thrusters blue. 80 knots.
Flaps 2.
Flaps
I've moved my switch to it just
Okay.
because why not?
V1 rotate.
Me. Okay. Gear up your switch.
Gear up.
I'm going to check outside the aircraft. Gear is coming up outside of the aircraft.
Has this handle moved inside?
Yes, it has. I will also move it at my end. I'm going to move the flaps to 0.
Go flaps 1.
Flaps 1?
Yeah, flaps 1.
Flaps 1. Power coming back to climb.
Not yet.
Oh, keep it.
Toga.
Okay.
Climb now. Climb now. That's it. Oh, because the auto thrusters. Climb thrust. Nice. Here we go.
It's back to climb.
Yeah. And follow the flight directors.
Yep, I'm going to do it.
I'm going to bring flaps up because we're accelerating quite nicely.
I've moved the switch back up on mine as well, so you might have heard it rattle there.
Yep, that's fine.
Whack the autopilot on for us.
Autopilot 1 on.
Thank you very much. What I'm going to do is just do the runway lights, the takeoff lights for me. Yeah,
So off.
I've got that. Yeah, I'm going to put the nose light to taxi.
Got that.
Sound. Okay.
I'm going to turn the runway turn-offs off.
Yeah, got that.
Done.
Okay. So I'm going to turn the engines off. Oh look, the switches work, Jack. Everything is gone.
Start the APU.
Start the APU. Well, yeah, that's going to be the end of this episode, everybody. I'm really glad that we managed to get it working and get it fixed. But yeah, I'm really sorry that there was very little flying in this. Again, as I always say, I want to show you that this is not all plain sailing and this is how it happens sometimes. So
Yeah.
here we are. But the first leg went great, didn't it, Jack? I really enjoyed myself and I thought that was a lot of good fun.
It did. The first leg was really good fun, and it's a shame we couldn't do the return, but it's all part of learning. This is flight sim. It's the first time I've ever done shared cockpit. It's the first time you've ever done shared cockpit, so it's trial by fire really. And I'm now actually going to attempt to land this with no engines.
Oh, right, okay. Well, I was going to do an outro. We're going to hang around and see whether Jack does this. I should just start trying to sabotage you even more, just start turning other off. Well, this is just a bit of fun at the end of the day, everybody.
This is,
you all know that this isn't the serious bit. We're not on VATSIM doing this. We're not being complete loons.
No.
Auto brakes max.
Yeah, there's no auto brake, is there?
When you hit the ground, I'll put the parking brake on.
There, that'll do it.
Hang on. I'll flick. Can you flick
Hang
the
on.
switch?
Yeah. You need to spin that. Spin that. Quick.
No. Have you flicked the actual switch to bring the gear down?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, see, that's not synced at my end.
Oh, okay. Can you do the alternate gear extension? It's at the back of the radio panel.
Yeah.
You got to click it out and then spin it, I think. Yeah, that's working. Oh my god.
Gear is down, Jack. 3 green.
Oh god. Have we got gear?
Yeah. You know what, lad? You're doing all right here. Just don't end up in Farmer Morris's little shed there.
I'm trying not to.
Oh, I don't know if
No,
you're going to do
no,
that.
No.
Just drop it. No, let it drop a bit and then try and scoop it over the hill.
No.
Oh,
I've
no.
stalled.
Oh, no. No. Ah.
There we go. Well, we're back at the airport.
You damaged your landing gear. Well, I think we damaged a bit more than that. Either way, that's me and Jack having a bit of a faff, but we still hope you've enjoyed it and hope maybe you've learned something from it as well. I really do hope that if someone else has similar issues to this, however these problems get solved, we hope that somehow you've been able to fix them in the same way we have. A lot of the time it's just turn it off and on again, as you've seen. So it is what it is. Somehow there wasn't a synchronization with the gear then for a minute. But
yeah, it's a bit hit and miss, isn't it?
I just thought of something.
What?
So you know what I said about the drone camera that I use?
Yeah.
When sometimes when you're in it, the inputs don't, like my inputs don't sync.
Yes.
Like it doesn't allow me to put inputs into the plane.
Oh, I
wonder
whether that had anything to do with it.
Yeah, whether when I'm doing like a beauty shot or something in drone cam,
yeah,
and you change something. Although I don't know, I think there was points where the radio's changed. I'd have to go and have a look back at the Liverpool leg, but still, that could have something to do with it. Maybe there's a lot of stuff to look at. But thank you again, Jack. It's been an absolute pleasure today. It's been a lot of fun.
No worries.
Recording.
It's been a lot of fun.
These 2 episodes. Thank you everybody for watching as well. Really hope you enjoyed this, like I say, and hope you learned something from it. But we'll be back for more in future, I'm sure, because it's certainly a lot of fun to do this. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.